This is game number 10. So this is the end of the mandated 10 games. We said we were going to play a minimum 10 games on all the teams that we got chosen for us this season. So this is the end of the mandated 10 games. This is what our team looks like. We've got our Claw, which is nice against Chaos. We've got our one speedy thrower. We've got our leader, and that's most of it. We're up against Galad, who's got a couple of Mighty Blow. No tackle is nice for us to see. Some dodge warriors is kind of fun. Strength up beastman, agility beastman, both pretty handy. Mixed record, but Chaos are pretty tough to start. So, are we at home? We're not at home. And so we're paying full price for our stars, which always feels like a bit of a jip. I reckon maybe this is still a Skitter game. I just really like Skitter. Skitter's great. Skitter and Bomber just feels like a pretty good deal for 220. Like, we could take Claw, but we've already got 3 Claw. Skitter's going to be really nice with them having no tackle, like the speed, running away and stuff. Bomber to mess up their offense. I think I feel okay about that as my inducements. Maybe even should have spent an extra bit of bank, frankly, for the Babe, because I'm not sure what we're saving this cash for at the moment. Here's Hermes. 3 Claw Mighty in 9 games. They're Underworld. They're supposed to be Claw Mighty. They're like start with Claw Mighty practically. I was moaning after like 5 games about not having enough, but then I think we had one game where like I just managed to stack a whole heap of SVP on the 2 blitzes. I can't remember what happened. Bang the Chaos Men, show them what real Claw is like. They don't even have any Claw. Not that I have many players who can be clawed. What did Davo say he wanted to happen? Keep being told we have to pre-register our rosters and see no evidence of this anywhere. Davo said he wanted that to happen, but actually, yeah, I have no idea what's happening with it. Because I haven't even looked at roster builds for the Wood Elves yet, which I need to do. Are you bringing Wood Elves, right, Killer? I thought you'd bring Pro Elves if you're going to bring an Elf team. Does the Troll go on the line? They haven't got Claw. They have got Mighty, but I think it might. Just because, like, I want Bomber off the line. Let's make a formation and then work backwards from there. I think we're just going to do a boat. Boring boat. Because we need to protect Skitter. We need Bomber off the line. Not going to protect them, but need them off the line. Okay. So then we're left with this. So we could take Troll off the line. I think we probably shouldn't. I think this is correct. And now I can be sad when the Troll gets murdered right away. Bringing Dark Elves, mostly because I don't own any Pro Elves. Oh, I'm sure someone could lend you some Pro Elves, right, Killer? And you could just bring Dark Elf models, and as long as the positionals can be distinguished, you could just call them Pro Elves. Like, as long as you've got positionals that can be distinguished from each other. Like, you could do the Witch Elves as the Blitzers, maybe, and Blitzers as catchers. And if you've got a runner for the thrower. Hey, Seb, how are you? Yeah, it's Andy Davo's tournament in Derby in a week's time. That's like really common. Yeah, Shirata, what Shirata's saying, it's really common for people to take, to use minis that don't necessarily represent like the team that like they look like. As long as it's clear to your opponent what's happening, it's absolutely fine. It's one of the things I quite like about Tournament Blood Bowl. People are quite chill about things not having to look perfect as long as they're just clear and you can use them. course, I'm cheating by getting Chris Frosin to lend me some Wood Elf minis. I do actually have Wood Elf minis as well, but when Chris says, yeah, you can use mine, it's kind of hard to say no to it. I'm taking orcs for using Skaven models. Should throw my opponents. Listen, Starfarer, if that's the truth, I'm just happy you're not using dwarfs. Because we all know you're that sort of person. By which I mean terrible. A terrible person who would bring dwarfs and ruin everyone's day. Oh man, I was hoping that was a 1 in 9. Oh, I keep putting Collie on the line. Don't tell her. Don't tell Collie I keep putting her on the line. Oh dear. Ploppin, thank you for your service. Well, that's cleared out the bench already because Bomber's going off at half time, so not an ideal start. But at least the troll's okay. We're going to need to do some banging back with our Claw and Mighty Bow. Yeah, it's not a good start, is it? 2 players in the first 2 blocks. Still got the blitz to come. On poor Bomber. Oh, there goes Bomber. All right then. 3 players on 4 blocks. Get high rolled. Look at these dice. Look at these dice though. That's wild. We rolled 11 on 3 of these. In these injury rolls, like it's actually a good thing they went for the goblins because 3 of them were 11. So if they hit the troll would be out. That's potentially quite interesting. If we can move anything here, then we can get to that. Of course, the moving anything bit is easier said than done. But, got to try. We might have to base there. And then... The problem is we can do this and give this a 1 dice, but then we've still got to go through here, so maybe it isn't worth it. Maybe it's better to take the red dice. I shouldn't have done that if that's the case. Good enough. Yeah, I wish I hadn't done that. Oh well. I wish I hadn't, but I did, so... Good. I don't think I want to scatter it. But I kind of do quite like leaving you next to Skitter. I think I just need to not. Because I need to pick this up. Need to pick this up, I said. Which means not failing the GFI. Oh, you jerk. Oh, that's so bad because now I'll go away from Skitter. Oh, that's like the worst of all worlds. That is the absolute worst of all worlds because Skitter at least was going to put tail on the ball. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, well. Oh, well. That stuffed it. That has stuffed it. And now Skitter gets punched on 3 dice as well. Oh, that's so bad. Like, that's really the worst of all worlds for that to happen. Oh, well. It's only bad ball. Okay. That at least is good. I'm trying to chop the GG with GG well played. No, we're not doing that. This was silly. This is my own fault. The dice up here, unlucky. This here, if that gets punched and hurt, it's my own fault. Would be nice if sometimes they didn't break armor. Would be nice if they didn't always roll 11. Which has been a few now. Good. Also good. Now we just need them to do another 1 in 9, and then Skitter picks the ball up and scores, and everything's fine, kind of. No. Boo. It's not going to be very easy to make this safe, at least. So that's something. I was going to say, don't you dare snake again. Just immediately. Oh, we're so just out of strength everywhere now. Like, not having the goblins. Like, I know it's silly because they're only goblins, but the goblins are quite useful for dodging places to give assists to get hits, whereas this is now all very bad, isn't it? I think we've just got to go for the ball. I think everything else is not the priority. Come on. Don't fail everything with how high they're rolling as well. Good. Bad. Oh, that's a terrible scatter. It's pretty much the worst scatter, isn't it, there? Oh, well, I think we have to let it go. I'm not putting a GFI on it. Good. Not the claw mighty hit we were hoping for. Oh yeah, we've got some fun things on the soundboard, Seb. You obviously haven't been here for a while. There's a few fun things on the soundboard. I should have set up a command so you could see all things on the soundboard.
Baby.
That's right. And obviously when people are wrong to have said boo because they didn't mean it.
I was saying boo earns.
Yeah, wrong Friday stream. I don't think we'll be getting a giraffe stream because she's already in England. Hype. Giraffe's in England. It's exciting. This is going so badly. Damn it. They keep rolling their 1 in 9s in places that don't hurt them as well. Like, if they'd rolled that the other way around, that could have been great. But they didn't. Skitter stab turn. Oh wow, they're throwing the ball. Okay, there will be no skitter stab turn. Oh dear. Yeah, that's looking quite hard to stop now. Wow, we're going all out. All out with the GFIs. Oh my goodness. All right then. That was unexpected. I just really don't want Skitter getting hit now, so I might just bring Skitter all the way over here. have no idea what to do with my blitz. I'd love to try to blitz to you, but no friend to wake you up. Is it worth doing this dodge just as some pressure on them next? Could do this one dice. Yeah, okay. Slightly better odds than that dodge. Fine. I wasn't going to do my blitz anywhere else, so I just thought I might as well try it. Because if it works, at least it's good. Okay, that's all helpful. Why don't we do you next? Well, difference between failing a dodge and getting hit is the same, isn't it? So let's try and get more pressure on the ball. Okay. Maybe we can make them score quickly. Maybe. Not dead. Not dead. We haven't met up already. Giraffe got into town today, I think. We're meeting up tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to watch the Arsenal-Tottenham women's game, and I'm super excited about it. I don't really know what the plan is yet. I probably should have been making plans for that rather than streaming right now. Need to talk to my brother, who's also going, and my nieces. My brother stays up late anyway, so I can message him after. It'll be fine. I was looking. Apparently, there's going to be like 50,000 people there. Like it's like a huge crowd. So it's pretty exciting. I assume they're still going to try and stall us out. It's a pretty decent stall with a strength 4 player. But we'll see. You recommended the England USA game to her, just heard about him before then? Yeah. She does love football, and so I'm really excited to go with her. She wanted to see a Premier League game. We talked about it. But okay, they just scored. Yeah, obviously it's the international break this week, and then next week we're going to be at Derby for the tournament, so. Okay, them just scoring is good. That means we go back to 11. And we still have 2 rerolls, and we've still got Skitter, and hopefully now we can do some banging, because we need to. We need to do some banging. No, it's at Arsenal Stadium, Shepherd. Which obviously is way better, because Arsenal, not horrible Spurs, obviously. Right. Dodge Chaos Warriors are a bit annoying for our lovely Claw Mighty Bird plans, aren't they? But we'll have to have a crack at them, I think, nevertheless, because we've got 2, and then maybe we'll do a blitz on this one. We'll put a wrestle one on here. I think Skitter we'll keep back here. Obviously, you need to pick the ball up. Bring a little gobbo friend over here. This is one of those turns where I just already know that Troll's going to make me sad. The Troll's going to fail and make me sad. Let's come to terms with it now. And not feel sad about it later. Would that it were that easy to not feel sad about it later. Fine, let's do that. This Troll has been studying. I wish. High kick is nice. With a high kick, do we pick it up on Skitter? I feel like maybe we do, even though you're a good ball carrier. Skitter's just like an amazing ball carrier, right? Like, especially with this being the shorter drive. More likely to catch it too. Like carrying the ball on the movement 9 just feels like and the edge 4 just feels like a good idea. It's so fast. Look how fast they go. Gutter runners are ridiculous. Okay. Pow you in the face. In the face. Claw Mighty Blow, not a thing. Fine. Yeah, this is looking exactly as disappointing as I thought it was going to be. Not a fun line of scrimmage. Oh well. Screen there. And double up a bit there. And bring you up this way. Troll. Hey, at least someone wanted to punch something. Oh, nice. Okay, we got rid of one. And it's better than none. It's better than none. And it was actually the claw doing work as well. Look. Claw and Mighty Blow got that off. Claw for the first one, Mighty Blow for the second one. So that's something. Good. Good, good, good. Hey, Cigarette. A little known rule of Claw and Mighty Blow is you can only ever roll 4 or less with it. That does seem to be the case. J-Lev. How are you, J-Lev? Have you played any more games on your human team? It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. Didn't love leaving that there, but it was kind of the position I got myself into. Hang on for me, Blood Bowl Nut. Good. Are we going to 1 dice the troll? No, you can hit this one, then take 2 dice on the troll. Yeah, the pushes there weren't great for us. Okay, at least it wasn't removed. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, okay, did the reroll. Claw does not do a thing, but it does turn them over, so that's good. There has to be a surf on here, right? If we blitz here into here. But worried I haven't left myself enough movement here to do what I want to do. Yeah, because you need to get to there then to really get the surf. And you need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could get there. So 2 GFIs we need to make this surf happen. Is that really worth it with the ball not protected? Probably not. For some reason I find myself doing it anyway. Should have done that first. Who needs turn ordering? Turn ordering's for quitters. Nice. Okay. No damage, but at least it's off the pitch. And okay. There's a pretty easy counter serve here that I've only just realised is pretty easy. So let's see if they spot it. Turn ordering is a crutch. Exactly, J-Lev. Real players just roll the dice and see what happens. True heroes action, they're big guys first on a turn. Correct. Don't like how easy I've made this counter serve. What turn are we on? 6 now, okay. Last game of the humans didn't use the wizard on turn 15 offense. They instinctively tried to stand the ogre. Good work. We've all been there. I've done that with trees loads of times where like you just get into that default mindset. We're gonna excellent. They didn't go for the counter serve. That's nice. Although if this dies, that will still not be nice. I've definitely done that before where like you're just in that mindset of right, I need to get the tree up. And then you forget the wizard has to happen first. So the counter serve there was fill this square here, which was really easy to do. They had loads of players who could do it. And then you just blitz down into this goblin from the top because then you could chain push into my star thrower and send it off the sideline, which would have been a bad time for me. So I'm definitely glad that didn't happen. This is red dice? 1 dice. No, red dice. Okay. At least not a pow. Knurr. How are you, Knurr? Don't always see you playing on a Friday night. Not that I always play on a Friday night. Hope you had a lovely stream. Shout out Knurr, everybody. Knurr, well worth a follow. One of the loveliest streamers out there doing Bud Bowl. I think we just got to Dutch skitter here, right? Like, there's nothing that makes more sense than that. We'd have to bring in a few players to chain push here, which I don't think makes sense. You know, part of Skitter's charm is that they can do those 2+ dodges. So let's ask them to do a 2+ dodge. I think, and it means we can blitz here as well. Okay, it's obviously a bit disappointing, but we live with it. The ball can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in there seems fine. I'm gonna keep you this side because I want to protect you. Gonna move that there now. Gonna move that there now. And then I'm going to cry when this fails. Good. Turn ordering, like we said before. Don't worry about turn ordering. That's for quitters. Definitely should have done that first. Good. Good. That's nice. Okay. All right. Good. Yeah, if anyone is not already following Knurr, get on it. And if you're still there, Knurr, how was your stream? Hope it was fun. Thank you for the raid. That was really lovely. Mega raid from Canair. Did you murder the wood elf tree as brutally as tree chopped down a flame tree? Yeah, I one diced a halfling, a block halfling tree, so it was a 5+ to knock it down. I one diced a halfling tree to death last game, which I still feel a little bit guilty about. Foul the goat. We haven't got any bench left at the moment, so I'm probably not doing a lot of fouling. It's definitely a thing with Underworld to do some fouling, but we lost 3 players on turn 1 of this game, so I'm a bit reluctant to risk losing more Konsu. We've not done well on removals. We're obviously doing okay in that we've got the ball. We might have a chance to score back and make it 1-1, but we're not doing well on removals. That much is for sure. We surf 1 but didn't hurt it, and then we got 1 KO. Could reroll that. You've only got 2 turns left and 2 rerolls, but they didn't, which I'm happy about. 1 dice in the troll instead. Rude. Rude. Okay. This is definitely not a comfortable turn. Oh, wait. I thought there was no gap there. That's less uncomfortable than I thought it was. At least we can get the ball far. Still not safe here, but at least it's far. And then we can work on trying to make it safe after that. Problem is, every dice roll here is a bit scary, right? I could make this a 2 dice with you, which I'd like to do, but then we've got to roll a 3+ somewhere first, which I don't want to do. And this is the most important one too, so I think I'm just going to 1 dice it, because at least that's a 2+. Pushes it away from where we're going, and then we can screen here. Good. Oh, very good. There we go. Got casualty. So MNG does not get the apothecary. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, whoever that is. Give me a second. I'll come say a proper one after, hopefully, surfing this. Yeah, get that jerk off my pitch. Oh, wow. Oh, that is a dead beast, and that has block of Mighty Boat. I would like the Apo to fail. Apo does fail. It keeps it alive, which is good for my opponent. No problems with that. It's very good for us in the game. We've got rid of one of those Mighty Bow ones. So that's great news. This is maybe not as secure as it could be. Everything's a bit scary. Everything's a bit scary.
'Cause I'm just a CCL griefer, baby.
Absolutely. Flipping-lutely, hey. Okay, good. Problem is, you're going to knock you away, and then you can hit the ball. I think I'm going to take these red dice and just look for that. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Because now... Is that good enough? Maybe it's not good enough still. Crap. Okay. Do this 1 dice. So now I'm not so scared about you. Maybe I'll dodge you next, actually. Oh, not sure this is good. Because now, yeah, if that had been stood up, then we had the screen. Without that, maybe we don't, but maybe we'll be okay anyway. I mean, even if they do knock the board down, we're going to have some options to do things about it. We'll see. Firian, 14 months. Wow. thank you so much, Furion. Furion, you get a tree buck. I don't know if you know how you'd like to spend that yet. We have quite a lot of unspent tree bucks at the moment, so if you wanted to gang up with someone to get one of the... Oh, this is good. Oh, we're not going for the ball. Amazing. Oh, wow. Wow, Ever Unit. Oh, my goodness. Ever Unit 02. I don't know if I've seen you in chat much, but gifting 5 subs to the community, that's incredibly kind. Wow. Oh, thank you so much. Welcome to the Weirdos, Azermas and Hyperbrain and Better Lucky and Dimmy G and Anne-Marix. If you're around in chat, any of you, and wanted to say a thank you to Ever, that would be lovely. Because that's a very generous thing they've just done. Ever Unit, you get 5 tree bucks, which you can spend to help decide which team I play next. It goes into a marbles race. I don't know if you've been watching and you know all this stuff anyway, but the one, oh wow, and the apothecary's gone, so we've got rid of both of their mighty blow pieces. And that's a movement bust. That's pretty unlucky. Jeez, rough injuries. Great news for us. Okay, this is looking a lot better than it was not very long ago. Even though we got a KO in that last turn. Yeah, Evan Unit. Let me know if you know how you'd like to spend your tree bucks if you're around. Maybe you prefer to just be a silent person in chat. But yeah, thank you. And if you want to, let me know. This is suddenly looking a lot better, isn't it? We could surf this, but it's going to take some commitment and maybe some risky dice. I don't know that I want to do when the score is still very important. So let's leave it, do this slightly safer block and then just score, I think. Obviously scoring on Skitter, not the most exciting, but priorities. Ever Unit. I don't know if you're aware of our how we're doing our choosing teams this season. If you are not, there's some information here. And if you'd like to know how much things cost in terms of tree bucks, having 5 tree bucks, you could potentially put 5 marbles into the race for one of these teams. But if you wanted to, you could put some of the less sort of chosen teams in. Like you could, with 5 tree bucks that you've got now, you could put dwarves or Nurgle or Chorf in twice if you wanted to. You could put a couple of the stunty teams in, completely your choice. But if you would like to influence the team we play next, you have that option. Oh wow, Shirato, have a good flight. Shirato, are you going to be in like around in England? Like, would you like to come hang out with me and Giraffe and Collie next week? Like, message if you're just going to be in England kicking around. You know where to message. Who's the dead goblin? The dead goblin is Ploppin, I'm afraid. Turn 1 death, not Euglin. You're safe. Okay, so they got 1 KO back, I think, which gives them just 6 players. This is looking very good for us. We did not get our KO back, so we're on 10. But if we could do a bit of damage here on the line, then we'll be in very good shape indeed. I think maybe we just go after the... I'd really like to go after the strength 4 one, actually. Let's make that one our target. Thanks, Eva. Free reroll is lovely. Yeah, it's been a weird game. I felt like we weren't doing any damage to our opponent at all, and then suddenly, like, all of the injuries happened at once, which is pretty great for us. Okay, dodge annoyingly is a good skill. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit that one, so maybe we just hit the one we can hit, which is this one, because we want to take this Claw Mighty hit, so... Let's do that. Good. Nice. And bring you back. And bring you in here. Try this one. Nope. Push you there. Stay. Bring you out a bit to cover the ball. Maybe I'll pick the ball up next. That's good. I think over here is fine, isn't it? I underestimated your movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I have. So let's go back in there. And then let's see if the troll wants to do one. Nope. But that's fine. We'll just follow up and do that. Okay, so now we've got... Oh, I thought they were already on 6. They were on 7. So now they're on 6. They're on 6. We're on 10. A 5 SCP on the Dead Goblin. Wouldn't want to have to level one of those. The goblins on Underworld, I feel like at some point it'd be quite good to level maybe like 1 or 2 of them just for 2 heads. Like 2 heads goblins are pretty useful because 2+ dodging everywhere, like through tackle zones, can definitely be helpful. But yeah, like I don't want it to happen too much while we're still like early on the run. It's nice to be very TV efficient, which I think we are. Okay, I might message you, Shirato. I might message you afterwards. But enjoy your flight and your travel, and I hope it all goes well. And we'll see you soon. Right. Okay. Get the troll up and just walk it forward again, maybe, I think. It's kind of doing its job, just occupying people, isn't it? I think we want to claw this one in the face. We wanted to do last time. We didn't quite have the players for. Put you there. Put you in front. Try to do a little bit of turn ordering for once. I think we can take this hit. Like, we've got such a numbers advantage. I think we'll be able to take that hit. I think we can bring this ball like here and that'll be fine. Come on, get rid of this one. Greed. Oh well, greed didn't work out for us. We've got the screen in front. They're not fast enough to come around the side there, so fine. That's that. That was a very greedy reroll. But you know, who doesn't want to try to get rid of strength 4 beasts? Plus, I quite like being greedy with the... Oh, actually, hang on. The leader's over here. Did we get an extra reroll on the kickoff? We must have done. Yeah. Otherwise we wouldn't have 3 because the leader's over here. Opponent thought about being greedy like we were. Thought better of it. Pushing our troll around. Okay, we have to come back to the middle this time, I think. We want to blitz here. Good. No, I think backwards is better. Then run you around the back. Bring you in here and make you safe before we do anything else. Okay, so we've got a cage. Let's get skitter free around the top. Bring you back, I think. Oh well. Couldn't make that one. Eva, I don't think I saw you say anything about the tree bucks. Are you happy to hold on to them for now? Was there a team you wanted to put into the marbles race, or did you catch all of that? Because I feel like I never know if I explain things well enough. But yes, you've got 5 tree bucks if you want to spend them on helping to choose our next team. Hey, Freezing Star, and thank you again for that gift sub bomb. That was really kind. Collie, hello from the Irish Sea, Collie. All 5 tree bucks into Wood Elves. Wow, okay. All right then. I think Wood Elves had maybe no nominations before. Well, they had 1, so you're going to take them straight up to join top of the list. Oh, double skulls. Rerolls into pushes. Very nice for us. Blood Bowl that. Collie, if you're watching, I need you to know that no matter what you might hear, I definitely didn't put you on the line twice in a row. It's fine, that isn't what happened. Pretty unlucky turn for our opponent here. Pretty unlucky turn for our opponent. See, this is not based, right? Yeah, so let's see if the troll wants to move, because that then decides where we go afterwards. We can make a cage here pretty safely, can't we? Yeah. Don't really need to make a cage, do we? The screen's going to work out just fine here. So then let's do that. Take 2 dice with you. That's kind of annoying. I think I'll follow it up because I really want to be able to bring you around. And then, because it's funny and I'm an idiot, I'm going to try to stab this one. Because really all I want to do is base it. But you never know, we could stab it. Oh my god, of course the stab worked. On armor 9. That was ridiculous. And a niggle as well. I'm sorry. Okay, well, that's good. That's less good. Push you there. Oh, accidental GFI at the end here. Punished. The stream won't actually let us. You're just here for chat. Oh, good. So we can say what we want about Collie. She can't hear us. Right, I need to put ever units. Wood elves onto the spreadsheet. What's happening in the game? Okay, that's fine. Okay, they reroll into a POW. That's less fine. Good. All right, that's all that then. Spelling mistakes, getting whacked in the face, not ideal. Blackfire getting whacked in the face, also not ideal. But this doesn't look too hard to hit. Good. Claw Mighty Blow is kind of broken. I mean, it didn't feel like it earlier in the game, right? There was a time earlier in this game I couldn't seem to break armor at all. But then once it kicked off, it really kicked off, hey? Don't think we activate the troll here. It's doing the job that it needs to do. I think I don't dodge this either. I think Glyn has to just stand here, because if I dodge it and it fails, it gives them like some sort of hit on the ball, whereas just standing there, I haven't got one. I was just fixing the problem the Chaos had. They didn't have more coats on the field than Warriors. That is a problem. Stream when I'm on nights, so rude. I'm sorry, Bloodborne Matt. Do you mean you are on nights and you wanted to be able to watch, or you want me to do it when you are on nights so that you can watch while you're at work? I'm unclear. Instructions unclear. Stream needed someone to mark their strength 7 claw upon minor and decided you were perfect. Job. This is a lie. We haven't seen a strength 7 claw upon minor, and I wouldn't do that to Collie. Did I leave her on the line? You can't prove it. That's what I'm saying. You can't prove that I did such a thing. And if you could prove it, I would still deny it. So we're all clear. I think we don't get to do the Claw Mighty Blitz this time. I think we just have to blitz to try to free you up. Good. Pushes are fine. And we'll just tuck in here. Run you around here. And you to here. I'd really like to hand this off to one of my blitzers, but I don't think that's going to happen. Can we get enough to hit this? Can, can't we? I think. Yeah, because this will go 3. Oh, with a GFI. Good. Damn it. It's disappointing. Oh well. Collie don't like a kipper. True, going nuclear against strength 7 seems usable, right? Like, look, I didn't put her next to strength 7 because we haven't played anyone with strength 7. But if I had put her next to someone with strength 7, I think we could all agree that Collie is the perfect one to put next to someone with strength 7 because she's so strong. So really, it would just be a show of my trust and faith in Cauliflower. So you guys are interpreting this situation, which didn't even happen, all wrong. You just said broccoli is a better vegetable. That clearly is slander. Now, if you were going to talk about carrots, maybe. Don't. Good. That is the last reroll gone. I am pleased that it did not kill our blitzer. Okay, get wrecked you. Nice. Do you know what? We might have some space to do a handoff here after all. We might just. Because there's not really any of them nearby, are there now? So if we were to go here and here, see if you want to move, because why not? I'm definitely not going to regret this, right? Like, this can't go wrong. No one has ever regretted trying to force a score on someone. I don't think we do it as a pass. You're so far from a level anyway, Jadrosi. Good. It's pretty nice. Just let them roll the dice on that one. Don't be greedy. I was greedy and it's fine. It's good. We do need them. Like we need to keep pushing all the SPP onto these blitzers because they're kind of like, with Underworld, they're kind of just the whole team, right? Like you just want those players to be able to do their claw piling on, and yeah, getting one up to piling on quickly would be a good thing. Because this is how you win games with Underworld. Being blunt about it. This is how you win games with Underworld, by doing what we've done here. And doing what we've done here would be easier if we had more, or any pom to go with our claw. I was hoping we might get even more there, but it didn't work out that way. Good. Good. Hey, this is going all right tonight. This is looking like, barring something pretty bad and wacky happening here, this should be a second win tonight on the Underworld. Turn 16, so Skitter, thank you for your service, but you're now on the line. And everyone else is coming. This is the No Riot Stadium, isn't it? Perfect. So we can't even get rioted on. That's not our stadium, that's our opponent's stadium. And it's doing us a favour in this situation. Is there no rock as well? No pitch invasion. Do we want to go on? Glyn's been in chat. Let's protect Glyn. 5 SVP Goblin. Right? Like, turn 1 of this game, we had 3 players cast. Literally the first turn of the game, we were down 3 players. It's a pretty nice comeback. Pretty happy with how it's gone. Got to fire 2 good players. Yeah, it's definitely a rough one for our opponent. It's definitely a rough one for our opponent. Perfect defense. Good job, Skitter, tanking to the last. They're chaos, they can't take their resin. I mean, yeah, like, I do think that with people who play Vash teams, and the same goes for us, right, with this team. Like, if this team gets murderized, you just sort of have to go, well, Like, you live by it and you die by it, don't you? We've gone for the... Oh my... Whoops! I just said don't use on the dodge. Because I knew Furion was too strong. I knew Furion wouldn't get hurt. Sorry, Furion. So this is game number 10 of the Underworld, and as I've been saying with all these teams, the minimum requirement for these teams that get chosen in our Tree Bucks marble races, minimum requirement of 10 games on each team. So we've hit the minimum requirement now for both the humans and the Underworld. I think I'm having too much fun with both of them. Oh, it's a great MVP as well. I think I'm having too much fun with both of them to stop either of them just yet. So I don't think we're going to stop there. But just to say, we have hit our threshold of what is required. We need to buy another goblin. Who's up next? Sorry, I've forgotten how to do this. It's been that long since I was here. Here we go. Manage quests. Lineman. Oh, it was Ploppen who died, wasn't it? Ploppen's got like 3 in a row. So Ploppen dies and Ploppen is reborn. I remember this now. Ploppen had a whole bunch in a row. So Ploppen is actually the right one to put on the line because when they die, they can just come straight back. They've only got 1 more left now. So yeah, but the next lineman is once again Ploppen, although they won't go on the team twice. So it's only if they die again. We'll burn the extra 10k. And that is game number 10 on the Underworld run. Incredibly, after 10 games of Underworld, our record is 7-2-1. So it's going very, very well. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying the content, I'd love it if you could leave a like and subscribe.